You're about to enter a forest untouched by man for over 300 years, he said with a proud smile. There are plants here older than the pyramids and legends whispered by ancient tribes. But don't worry, it's all just stories. He couldn't have been more wrong. As the bus crossed a moss-covered stone arch, the trees grew denser. The light dimmed. The forest floor was thick with vines and fog that crept like fingers across the glass. Then the engine made a strange, grinding noise, a shudder, and it stopped. The driver frowned and twisted the key. Click, click, nothing. Just as he opened the hood, a loud splat hit the windshield. Everyone jumped. "What was that?" a tourist asked, nervously laughing. Then another splat, and another. From the mist, giant frogs emerged the size of large dogs, but wrong. Twisted, mutated. Their skin glowed a sickly green. Their mouths were enormous, and their eyes glowing red, like something out of a nightmare. One of the frogs croaked. It sounded deep, unnatural. Then it jumped straight onto the roof of the bus. Crash. The emergency hatch burst open as a slimy tongue whipped through, striking a man's shoulder and yanking him up with terrifying speed. Screams filled the bus. People pushed and tripped over one another, rushing to the back. Windows shattered, more frogs. Their tongues lashed like whips, some with sharp, barbed tips. One woman tried to defend herself with a selfie stick. It broke instantly. The guide shouted, "Everyone out! Into the woods! Go!" They ran into the dark trees, tripping over roots and branches, chased by grotesque croaks and wet slaps behind them. After what felt like forever, a small group of survivors stopped to catch their breath. They found themselves in a clearing with strange stone ruins, cracked pillars, and ancient carvings half swallowed by moss. A dim green glow pulsed from the ground beneath their feet. "What is this place?" someone asked. The guide stared at the markings. "I've seen these in tribal books. This is a shrine," he whispered. "These frogs, they're not just mutants, they're guardians, protecting something beneath us." A pause, then a croak, deeper, heavier. A shadow moved in the fog. Something bigger was coming. The air shifted. The ground trembled. "This isn't over," the guide said, backing away. Another tourist turned to him, terrified. "What do we do?" "We survive," he said grimly, "and we figure out what they're guarding before it finds us. Because those frogs, they weren't alone. If you thought giant mutant frogs were bad, you haven't seen what's next." This is only part 1. Like, share, and follow for part 2 before the forest swallows the truth forever.